And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. So the Cincinnati Reds are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Drew Smyly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
And here it comes. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next one in the dirt. And a curve is down and in. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Now the Cubbies ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Nico Hoerner. The pitch. There's a strike. Hoerner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Rickey Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground to first. And he grabs it, foul. The 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And that's in there for strike 1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And a 1-2 again. Good eye right there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh and 2 now. And that's outside.
Outside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. Out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
Kevin Newman.
That's in there. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 1. And now 1 and 2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the lefty. That one missed. No score here in the second. Caught him looking for the K. Reds go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. And quickly one away in the second.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Edwin Rios stands in here, takes ball one low. That's in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Up the middle. De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting the 7th, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. And Bellinger is out. 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Nick Senzel, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain. And a foul ball. McLain, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And downstairs.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Trey Mancini now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
Next offering upstairs. And that one in the air center field. And there's one down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Suzuki in his second season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Tucker Barnhart in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That's in there. 0-2. Suzuki over at second, one down. Got him. And there's two away. Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence. And
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Elly De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. And there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds, grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And a couple of quick outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tyler Stevenson. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And fouled off. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. The Reds hitless so far in the game. To the right side. Mancini takes it himself, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next pitch off the plate. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Foul ball. The next pitch misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. The punch out there, 2 away. Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. On the ground. Zips it across, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a pitch. Towards first. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Newman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Slings to first, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect. Bottom of the inning, Edwin Rios here. Abbott back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1-1.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. To the right side, McLean tosses to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. comebacker to the mound. On to first. That's the third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. 5 innings complete. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Nick Senzel. The line to kick the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. This splits between April and May there. That one lifted to left. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Fairchild measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. So he's perfect through bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Abbott back to work. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that one is lifted in the air. Senzel makes the catch. 1 away. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him. 2 down.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Corner in the box with 2 gone, and it takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Here at Wrigley Field, now Elly De La Cruz.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch swinging. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. And that's outside. Next offering way off the plate.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson on the run, throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. TJ Friedl now at the plate. That misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. Check swing, went around, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stevenson in the box again, takes a strike. That one the other way. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. And now, Spencer Steer. And it's fouled away. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. And 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Still in total. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Ian Happ. The pitch. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one. So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
That's inside. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the first baseman, Kevin Newman. Good eye right there. Smiley into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the man. Adrian Sampson on the pitch here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Jonathan India digs in now. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Michael Ciani. And there's the strike. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Throw, save. Barnhart too late with that one. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now the center fielder, Nick.
Now it's Nick Senzel.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. So now a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. The corners are in, middle infield playing back for the double play. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Joey Votto. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Boog, I got to think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the go-ahead run on third. But this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they scratch across a run here on no. Staying in the game on defense, Jake Fraley. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Now playing center field, number 27, Jake Fraley.
And here is Edwin Rios. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Zach Britton.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering is outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
2-2 down. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Mancini, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Lucas Sims comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-0. That clips the corner.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Wisdom, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field. Fraley makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave. So coming into the game now on defense, Patrick Wisdom. He takes over as the new first baseman. The new pitcher in the game, Anthony Kay.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bunting for a hit, in time to Wisdom. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Friedel, batting with one down, takes a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down. That's so up now for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air out towards right center. Fairchild under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And now it's going to be Nico Hoerner. First pitch just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, foul off first. Votto makes the play. Out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Happ in the box now. Takes strike 1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering is down low. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks here at ML.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Rays allowed only 5.
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Adam Duvall. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Brian Bayo. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
And the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. In for a strike. It's 0-1. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, McGuire down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Jonathan India at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And ball one. Righty delivers. Line drive. Caught. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Jake Fraley. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Fraley checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. Verdugo pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the Angels leave one. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And he pumps it a strike. The 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. The other way. Fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Rips one to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Line drive to short and caught. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Duran, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Adam Duvall at the plate. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Weaver, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get it over to second for 1. On Novato, and they turn it. But 2 runs for him. Back here in Fenway as we go to the second, and the batter now is Joey Votto. And here it comes. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering misses. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One down. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Taps softly to the right side. Gets it to first. And that's an out. Here's the rookie right fielder, Matt McLain.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And he deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is that.
I think
back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Justin Turner now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And now 1 and 2.
One ball. Two strikes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Reese McGuire. And strike one to the catcher. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. New inning getting started. Now batting Michael Ciani. Bayo back to work. There's the strike. Ciani getting the start in center. 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
And he drops it down the third baseline.
That's foul. He's out. Out.
Up next is
Ellie De La
Cincinnati.
Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Friedel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now at Fenway. Set for the bottom of the third. Now batting Tristan Casas. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. Throw over to Votto. Leadoff man retired here in the third. At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. 0-1. Yoshida hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Throw over to Votto. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting Jarren Duran. First offering misses the mark. Slapped foul. Ball to strike. They say you win.
1-2.
Ground ball right side. Third out. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0. On to the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Base knock right field.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now here is Jake Fraley. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer, doubled in his first AB. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. India off of first with 2 away. Next offering away upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Next pitch is popped up. Turner makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Devers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. That just misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. He hit into a double play his first time up. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Red Sox go down 1. Back here at Fenway, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler Stevenson. The pitch. That misses. 1-0.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings and misses, and now 2-2. Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down. Matt McLain, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Out to short. Hernandez zips it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Reds down. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Turner now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. 0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one misses in the dirt. And a good eye there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And down on strikes. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Red Sox back here at Fenway, top 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. And a pitch. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wide to kick the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Roddy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Next offering way off the plate. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, T.J. Friedl. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offering is downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Fraley. The next to hit takes outside. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Two outs. Outside. Swing and a bouncer. Devers whips it to first on the run. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Back here in Boston. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Just missed. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, and he just misses. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner on at first with 1 gone, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. That's down and in.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
To third might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Verdugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone. He got just enough of that one. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Buck Farmer.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series Grand Slam. The swing he will never forget.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs for Boston on the home. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now here is Joey Votto. And fouled off. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. Bounce to third. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Votto on at first, nobody out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Fouled off, he was late.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Casas, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Turner climbs in on that right side. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And downstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Friedl raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
He was all over that one.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And the 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. And it is 2-1.
2 balls.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2-2.
Next offering misses down and away. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back in Boston, we go to the 8th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McLain. And a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Yoshida makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry, and they get the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
0-1.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, it's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, TJ Friedl. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Reds leave. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the 8th. And now Masataka Yoshida. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one just misses. Swing and a ball popped up. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Man at first, now the number 2 hitter, Jarren Duran. Good eye right there. Yoshida gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1 over to first, but he beats it. Alex Verdugo will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one popped up. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out towards left center. Friedl sizing this one up. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And it goes just foul.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him. And 1 out now. Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Fraley. First offering misses the mark. That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground. Now on the bump, Richard Blyer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And here it comes. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Next to hit, Joey Votto. Blyer, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one's in there, and that's strike one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Nick Pivetta preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you
got him looking, and that'll do it.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it too.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Brayan Bello collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Red Sox over Cincinnati 4-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they stomped the Brewers 10-3. The Tampa Bay Rays launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-1. The St. Louis Cardinals finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Logan Webb picked up win number 8 this year as the Giants took one from the Pirates 5-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Miami Marlins swung it well with 15
Stop it, please. You more
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Kutter Crawford. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Elly De La Cruz. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish.